Members of Congress are getting a look at a section of Special Counsel Jack Smith's report. It summarizes his investigation into President-elect Donald Trump's efforts to maintain power after he lost the 2020 election that culminated the deadly January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. NBC's Laura Jarrett has more.
This morning, Special Counsel Jack Smith saying the government had enough evidence to convict Donald Trump had he not been reelected. An extraordinary capstone to an investigation into the president-elect's efforts to maintain power after he lost the 2020 election. A report spanning more than 100 pages, now the final word on Smith's findings in the historic case that was set to go to a jury in Washington, if not for the department's long-standing policy against prosecuting a sitting president. The special counsel writing, but for Mr. Trump's election and imminent return to the presidency, the office assessed that the admissible evidence was sufficient to obtain and sustain a conviction at trial. Smith laying out what he called Trump's unprecedented criminal effort to hold on to power, including pressure on state officials and on his vice president to overturn the 2020 results. Smith also focusing on Trump's encouragement of the January 6 rioters.
We fight like hell.
The president-elect pled not guilty to all charges, consistently accusing the Justice Department of targeting him unfairly while using this investigation to his political advantage during his re-election bid.
Whoever heard you get indicted for interfering with a presidential election where you have every right to do it? You get indicted and your poll numbers go up.
Trump responding to the report in a series of posts overnight, railing against Smith, writing, Jack is a lame-brained prosecutor who was unable to get his case tried before the election.
We have one set of laws in this country, and they apply to everyone.
Smith staying largely out of public view for more than a year after indicting Trump, but now defending himself and his team, writing in a letter accompanying the report, to all who know me well, the claim from Mr. Trump that my decisions as a prosecutor were influenced or directed by the Biden administration is, in a word, laughable.
That was Laura Jarrett reporting. U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland does not plan to release a portion of the report that discusses the classified document investigation. He wants to show that portion to a small group of lawmakers, but according to a judge's order, he currently is not allowed to do so. A hearing on that matter is scheduled for later on this week.